to the guild. Be careful out there.
Alright, now let me check the quest.
Here we go. Here we go. Like the kangaroo. Like the kangaroo.
So where the worms at? They're on here. They're here, right? So let me see. I know one thing, I'm definitely gonna miss Neptunia physical covers. Well, then again, Neptunia 8's probably the last Neptunia game we're gonna get that's physical. With a physical box cover. Then after that, it's straight to digital. Mm-mm.
Like a kangaroo. I picked this up.
2 more. There you go.
Found an item. Boing. Like a kangaroo. Huh? Found an item. With this. Boing.
More.
Let's go home.
Welcome to the guild. Finished the quest, huh? Good job. Be careful out there.
Here we go. Here we go. Huh? Huh? Boing. We completed our objective. Huh? Like a kangaroo.
What's complete? The fuck? We didn't even defeat any okay. Probably, yeah, alright. It's probably the AI. Probably Blanc, the Orange Brit that did that.
Found an item. I picked this up. Like a kangaroo. Boing.
So that wasn't a fucking worm. Okay. They all look like worms to me. Gargoyle, I guess. The other one was a gargoyle, I guess, so. Alright, good, finally.
Let's head back and rest.
Okay. So that one's done. Delivered 3 poison spores. By bugs, freaking out. Hold up.
Let's go here. Leave the support to me.
Still love this soundtrack. It's so serene and just beautiful. You never get tired of it.
Digging for coal. I picked this up. Found an item. Found an item.
Very true. Very true. Meanwhile, Super Neptunia RPG's East Wars book OST. Now that one is also that one's also chill. That's why I hate fighting this motherfucker. He moved too much, bro, and he just keeps attacking the moment you go straight up to him, bro. Finally, man. Nope, you're not getting back up. Stay down, please. Okay.
Let's go home.
Welcome to the guild. Finished the quest, huh? Good. Finished the quest, huh? Finished the quest, huh? Good job. Be careful out there. Welcome to the guild. You've accepted the quest. Yep, you've accepted the quest. Be careful out there.
Kazuko Kiria. Asuka, or in other words, Asuna. Literally, see, she got the same fit as Asuna, bro. It's literally just Asuna Neptunia version. That's funny because Asuna and SAO was the same way too. When she first started, she didn't know shit about the game. And she was a novice.
Welcome to the cathedral. May the goddesses protect you. Here we go!
I'll show you my skill with a spear!
I picked this up.
Something just tells me they really weren't. They really just did whatever in this game. It's not my favorite Neptunia game out of all of them, but you know, the soundtracks were still straightforward, and it was at least a good MMORPG. So I mean, I think it's practically my very first MMORPG I've ever played a while back. But
I picked this up. Digging for coal. Huh? I picked this up.
especially the fact the game has its broken moments, like for example, let's see. For example, still getting my ass beat while the cutscene's going on, and which I was really fucked over, by the way, with that.
Found an item. Oh, no.
Facts. And anyone trying to 100% games nowadays or get all achievements or platinum anything, the only hardest part about those is the fact that there's online trophies. That's a gamer's weakness when it comes to platinuming or getting achievements and everything, is the fact that it has online trophies and stuff, which is gonna be a real pain because of the fact that no one plays certain games anymore. Every now and then I still get comments on my vids from people asking me, oh, can you help me with this specific trophy for online and stuff and let me beat you like 5 or 10 times in Raging Blast, or let's do online and Fist of the North Star Gensridge too. I'm like, I said, I'll play online with you, but I'm not gonna just stand there and let you kill me. You gotta kill me. You gotta try and kill me. I guess that makes Neptunia Unlimited the final physical Neptunia game to ever have a box set. To ever have a box art. Oh wait, this is where we get the CG image for Uni and Noir. Here comes the image. This is, I already took a screenshot, took a thumbnail shot. One of the best of Yuri. Oh man. Let me just move one little twitch. There you go. This engine was not it, dude. This engine was definitely not it. Somebody had to be smoking something when they did the engine for this game.
This should do it. Time for pudding. Welcome to the cathedral. May the
Their goddesses be with you.
protect
Welcome. Please come and
Welcome. Thank you.
Hey, welcome.
Let's see which weapons I could. Let's see.
This what you want? This what you want? This what you want? This what you... Let's do this! This what you want? This what you... Let's do this! This what you want? This what you want? Come again, okay?
Alright, to the guild.
Welcome to the guild. Finished the quest, huh? Finished the quest, huh? Be careful out there.
Oh, damn. Udi, you better run away. Logging off. Oh, damn. Most craziest weirdos. Nigiri Dajirin. Pretty much, yeah. Because you see, the first game, the original first game story was very different from the rest. You know, before they started switching up the story. Because in the first one, when Neptune and Kampa were looking for the key fragments and stuff, that's when IF fell down in the dungeon. And technically, that's when Kampa and IF met. But then, and you already know how the game had backlash and shit in Japan, technically. Technically, in America, it had backlash too. But nowadays, you know, nowadays when it comes to Neptunia now, people actually love the first game, the original. Compared to back then when, you know, people were first getting into Neptunia, they didn't like it. But now they, you know, years later, they actually show some love and respect for it. Because it's practically still one of the hardest games on the radar when you think about it. You know, the only Neptunia game to be turn-based. Like actual turn-based. But with the backlash the game got, they released Mark II and changed up the story. Because the first one was a complete failure. I mean, I specifically think it was beautiful. And seeing the story in a different point of view before the story became what it was today and everything is actually pretty good. Not to mention the opening is the only one that stands out. Is the only one that stands out of all the games openings, because the rest of the game's openings are just showing the art pictures and everything for the characters and the city moving across. But that's beside the point. Point is though, when they brought out Mark II, they changed the friendly relationship between IF and Kampa. Instead of making them meet for the first time like in the original, they changed it up when Mark II dropped, and they changed the friendly relationship between them by saying that, oh, Kampa and Iffy or Kampa and IF are like childhood friends and shit. And they even switched up the story of how Neptune met Kampa and IF. Like, they changed up the story and shit too. But I'm not gonna forget how the original story was and how it truly standed out from the rest. So
Yoo-hoo! Has a quest come in to search for the sacred treasure at the root of the world tree?
There is such a quest here, but the root of the world tree is in the Yar Sea of trees. Are you really heading there?
Ooh, even the guild guy's a little spooked. Well, this is the quest for the final treasure after all. Still, you can't stop us.
There's apparently an abnormal amount of revived monsters roaming the area.
yes, oh my god. There's so many things. Yo, facts though. There's so many things I miss
Gotcha.
in the first game. Like for reals, dog. For real.
Is it me, or is the guild pretty
I
busy
miss the
today?
original soundtracks the most too.
Going on?
Your cell behind the
Kampa's
tiles,
jokes and
haven't you heard
and
about the Grim Reaper?
what is it?
Everyone is talking
The
about
old
it.
dungeons and everything, what they looked like back then.
Ghosts.
And remember how
Grim Reaper?
all four nations were split, like were actually shown to be split,
Hey, have you heard?
instead of just showing them on a map and stuff like that later on with them all together. They literally showed like the 3D nations and what they look like, and you had to like run all the way to you had to like walk a long way towards the dungeon just to get to either Lost Station or any other nation.
I wonder if some newbie killing raid boss got implemented recently. What's it look like?
They say it's draped in black, and it has these eyes, these glowing red eyes.
I needs to hurry up
Looking
and
into its
confess
face is
already.
like looking at death itself.
Well,
Creeps up on you without making a
you
sound.
gotta remember that those two are kind of like, aside from the fact they're maker characters and stuff like that, they're side characters too.
Yeesh. Great. Was gonna go
Aside from IF getting her own game, Compa has not gotten hers. Sega vs. Hard Girls was so great. Like, and not to mention, that Compa should have gotten her own game too.
So there is a powerful enemy.
She's like one of the few characters that have not had her own game yet.
How exciting.
And she's only playable in only a few titles. Like, she's been playable since the very beginning, of course, but
It's just a rumor, right? We shouldn't even worry about it for
yeah.
now. What? But I'm curious.
They're playable for like the 3 main titles and Mega Dimension, but
Huh? You hope we
SVS they're not playable. Game Maker they're obviously not playable. And I don't think they're going to be playable in Neptunia 8. But then again, that's the 8th title. That's the 8th mainline title since Mega Dimension. And Mega Dimension had IF and Compa playable. But with the new goddesses here, it's most likely they're going to forget about Compa and IF.
Let's accept that quest and head out.
Welcome to the guild. You've accepted the quest. You've accepted the quest. Good luck. Be careful out there.
Welcome to the cathedral. May the god... Let's go here.
Let's be careful.
I should probably save before this and do it next walkthrough. So I'll go back to town.
What's